If you want to relive the exciting history that buzzed with energy back when water power turned the wheels of industry, then you just step across the threshold of the Anderson Falls Museum at 96 Clinton Street in Keeseville. In the early 1800s, it was called Anderson Falls, where the Ausable River flows through the center of the village. A few years ago, this century-old home was turned over to the local Historical Society for a museum. The Anderson Falls Historical Society had been collecting artifacts over the years, some back to 1800 when the Riverside Village had work for everyone. 3 horseshoe nail factories took the power from the river to turn their machines.
You got to remember, until Daniel Dodge invented his machine that made horseshoe nails in quantity, they were making them with a blacksmith one at a time.
Keeseville boasted 3 horseshoe nail factories to meet the demand before the process was automated. Back then, people and cargo moved mostly by horse-drawn carriages and wagons. The loss of the horseshoe nail factories reduced jobs and saw the village's population drop. The 2010 census counted a little under 2,000 residents living there today, fewer residents than 100 years ago. Just about the time Grandma Moses was being recognized for her folk art, Keeseville had a contemporary, Emmett Pine. Much of his work is preserved here at the museum. Pine ran a small grocery store here and painted when he had time between customers. His work records a Currier and Ives style painting of a bygone time in the North Country. The museum walls boast a good collection of his work.
Thanks to Jan McCormick, she was able to gather from different members of the family a lot of these.
Keeseville has preserved its early telephone switchboard as a way of communicating long before Twitter. Like other North Country towns, Keeseville had its own telephone company with live operators. You told the operator what number you wanted, and she made a connection. This is the uniform of the Keeseville Harmony Band, and they played toe-tapping music every Saturday night, long before television came along. While the artifacts represent a long life of Keeseville, they also are representatives of the towns of Essex, Clinton, and Franklin counties.
There's so much knowledge in here, it's just unbelievable. You just can't go through here at one visit.
Museum officials say that they welcome any old artifacts anyone may have. Just call them. While entrance to the museum is free, donations are welcome. For Mountain Lake Journal, I'm Jack LaDuke in Keeseville.